Um, we'll talk about your next fight, eh? Because obviously a lot of media are reporting it, but it hasn't been officially announced. But you got Yair Rodriguez, and
Yeah, yeah. So it's like obviously we want July 8th. All parties are on board. Just need to it's not official yet. Like they haven't done it, and it's not signed. So I guess you can never say it's official till that's that. But yeah, that's obviously all parties look like they want that. We definitely want it. Again, I wanted to be active. I would have fought earlier if I could, but July 8th, International Fight Week's good enough, and that's what it's looked like it's going to be.
that obviously that's why I'm here now, being a Taekwondo yellow belt myself.
That's
Yeah.
it, Taekwondo, them long limbs and that you were talking about.
I mean, that's a fight that you probably like, because obviously Islam plays hard to get with negotiations, but a guy like Yair is probably just dying to get the actual title fight, right? So you have
Yeah, well, it's a tricky one, right? Like he's never been a very active fighter, I guess. So this might be a decent turnaround for him, a quick turnaround for him. But again, it's always going to be, it's never going to feel real official until he has that actual belt, right? And especially knowing that, what I was doing and what I just fought for the belt, like not even a year ago, you know what I mean? So I defended my belt. So it's, yeah. So obviously for him, it's going to be like, all right, this was just to make sure, solidify me as that guy. He's still the interim champ, still champ versus champ, which is cool. But I mean, he knows, it ain't going to feel right until, he tries to take that off me. So I'm sure he wants to get in there. I don't know if he's going to have much of a choice either, to be honest. So I want to fight. Here I am saying I wanted to keep two divisions busy. I just fought for the lightweight title and I want to fight for the featherweight. And then if people are holding me back, I'll be pretty devastated, especially when people are going, "How are you going to do it?" I was like going, "Oh, well, let's see. See if again, I don't think my division itself can keep me busy enough. I want to be more active than again. I would have fought earlier, but I don't think it would have worked to do it earlier, and I don't think you would have wanted to, and I don't blame him. Again, it's not everyone wants to be as active as myself or Israel is another one who's very active. Islam had a quick turnaround, I guess, in his last one, but there's not many of them that'll have that quick of a turnaround. Yeah. You don't blame him, but I mean, just for me, I'm not getting any younger. Fuck, I'm getting old, so I want to while I'm at my peak, you know what I mean? I want to make sure I get them all out.
Yeah, get them all in while you're healthy, yeah. It's a crazy style matchup because, like, I couldn't think of a more opposite style to Islam than Yair, like in terms of both, I guess, grappling and striking, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, for sure. Like, even the striking approach is going to be totally different, and the grappling approach is going to be totally different. Where obviously Islam will go for submissions, but he's going to be more controlling, pinning, and things like that. That's going to always come first. And with Yair, he'll put himself out of position, for up a dangerous submission like your Ortega's and things like that. So it's definitely two different sort of styles.
It's crazy, Yair. Like, a lot of people don't count the Ortega submission, but it's like he put him in an armbar. Ortega dislocated his shoulder trying to escape the armbar.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a crazy thing. I don't think anyone would have picked Yair to submit.
Yeah,
Ortega.
exactly right. Well, it is a tricky one, but at the same time, it did put him in that position, and that happened. You know what I mean? So you can't take that away from Yair. But yeah, I don't know. Was there injuries? Was he already having problems with that shoulder or something?
Well, yeah, probably would have been the case. Yeah, but it was like the way he landed in it. Ortega's arm was almost too deep into the armbar. So like as he's shrugging out, it just pulled the whole shoulder out of its socket.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. So yeah,